to life, back to reality. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. We came back on Sunday. I'm tired today just because I slept with Liam last night. He has been teething. He has 2 more teeth that came out, so he has 4 teeth now on the bottom, and the top 2 are coming in. But I feel like it's actually 4 teeth coming in because when he smiles, the white line kind of looks really long. And last night he was just not sleeping well, so I ended up sleeping with him from like 2 o'clock in the morning. I took him into the big bed in his room, and he was just like a fish out of water, just tossing and turning all night. He's out for a walk now. I'm going to go work out. I'm back to Fit Shop. I obviously didn't go on Monday because of the jet lag, and I also just spent the entire day yesterday hanging out with Liam. I baked some einkorn blueberry muffins for Aloni. I actually had one this morning because I'm trying not to have coffee anymore on an empty stomach because it's not good for you apparently. And they're really healthy. It's an ancient wheat. It's the wheat that has been around for the longest time. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. I'm like tongue-tied. And I made some chicken soup yesterday and just hung out with Liam all day. We had like such a just nice day. He's been loving like watching me in the kitchen, so I put him in his high chair and I cut up some like fruit for him. So while he like plays and eats the fruit, he watches me cook. So we did that. Now I'm just gonna get my water ready for the gym. I do have a lot to do today. I didn't really do anything yesterday. I answered like a couple of emails while Liam was sleeping. This is my immune support that I've been taking. I'm gonna link all this stuff below, but if you follow me on TikTok, this is what I've been taking. It's from Beekeepers Naturals. It's an immune support propolis, and it's like a daily throat spray. So I spray. My camera died on me, obviously. Anyway, I'm gonna move all this stuff here so you guys can see. But what I was saying is that I took the Beekeepers Naturals with me to Europe, which helps me from getting not sick. I have to move this little so you guys can see. It's plugged in, so I don't know how good we're gonna get this, but anyway, I also have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna take this brain fuel from Beekeepers. It just tastes like a really, really sweet honey. It just helps with like focus and stuff, you know? I hate like taking stuff, but I do because I need to. I'm gonna prepare my water. So this is what I do. I get really lightheaded when I work out. Even if I don't eat, I get really dizzy during my workout, especially because it's really hot at the Fit Shop and there's no AC. So you sweat a lot. And this is from ProMix. It's 100 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. It's an electrolyte drink. The flavor is grapefruit. It is salty. So you get used to it after a while, but it has to just go into a lot of water. But if you know another electrolyte that's just as good, that's not salty, let me know. I would love to know what it is. I'm not going to put the whole packet. I'm actually going to leave like 20% in there because my bottle today is a little smaller than usual. And I'm going to do 2 scoops of the Armor Colostrum. You guys know I've been using this for a hot minute. This is basically an immune revival, protects, regenerates, and strengthens. It's a superfood. And an immune barrier. It's great. So these are the things that I like to put into my beverage. The Armor does not taste like anything at all, but it has to go into a cold beverage. So you can put it into a smoothie, iced coffee, whatever. And that's basically it. I have a lot to do today. As I mentioned, when I get back, have to catch up on so many emails. I obviously worked when I was away, but I just have a lot of things that came yesterday that I just did not answer because, like I said, I was spending time with my son. And I need to compile a massive email because yesterday I posted that I was gonna clear out some teachers' wish lists. So I had asked if anybody on Instagram, if anybody else wanted to clear out any wish list or wanted to participate in any capacity that they can, to send me their email. And I'm going to just basically in the email list all of the links that the teachers had sent me, and everyone can participate and, you know, buy whatever they can for the students to set them up for a successful school year, because education is very important, especially to me. I think, you know, when we invest into our children end up giving back to us in many ways possible. So I want to do that. And then I also posted about where I could donate some of Liam's clothes and like formula and stuff that I have left over that we're not using, because it's all in great condition. And there was a lot of responses, not only in Miami, but other places. I wanted to do it somewhere local. And there were some people who asked me to donate to them personally, but I really wanted to donate it to people who are less fortunate and who cannot afford to buy formula and who cannot afford to buy clothes. So I wanted to do like a women's shelter or a children's shelter, something like along those lines, which I found a couple. So I'm going to disperse the stuff there. But I'm also going to write a list and put it on my IG stories for people, because some people ask me where I'm going to donate to share that. So I want to do that also, so that way you guys can share and donate if you want to as well. Guys, it's so important to give back. I don't talk about this enough, and I don't really like talk about this on social media a lot, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like when people or influencers are like, oh, you know, today I'm going to go donate this and this and this, or today I'm going to give back to charity, and then they film themselves like doing stuff at charities and they're filming the people that they're helping. I always feel like really weird about it, because I feel like A, it's like an invasion of privacy, but B, I feel like if you're doing something nice, you don't really need to talk about it. You know what I mean? So, but then I feel like when I don't talk about it, everyone's like, why don't you do anything nice? And I'm constantly doing nice things for people, but whatever. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But anyway, so I have to do all that today. And then I need to take Liam's stuff at some point that I'm going to donate this week. I'm not going to do it today because I won't have time. Also, our bags did not arrive because they're coming today. They're supposed to be delivered, but we were late. Our connecting flight from Italy to Paris was late. So we had to run and we had to get on a bus to like go to the correct terminal. We knew our bags weren't going to make it, but Air France told us, don't worry, we're going to ship it to your house. So they're supposed to be delivered today. So hopefully everything's in there. But I never pack my valuables, like my bags, my jewelry, or like really expensive things. I always pack in a carry-on with me, because I would never like want to lose those things. And yeah, so I hope that comes, because I have to unpack both of our suitcases, take everything to the dry cleaner. And I have to start planning Liam's first birthday, you guys. I cannot believe he's going to be 1 next month. It's wild. But we're going to do a nice birthday. I initially just wanted to do something with the family, but everyone's like, it's his first birthday, we need to do something big and blah, blah, blah. So both of my moms, well, my mom and my mother-in-law are both going to help me plan it, but I already have the theme in mind. I'm not going to share it yet because it might change, but more or less, I think we're going to stick to it. And I'm going to try to vlog as much as possible. I'm obviously not going to show Liam when I do the birthday, but that's that. Anyway, I have to run to my workout because I'm going to be late. I just realized, but I will see you later today. Oh, and then I got a bunch of PR that I want to share with you, because there's some cool products in there. I also want to do a giveaway this week. So I'm very ambitious. I have a lot. Anyway, I'll see you later. I decided to tackle a couple of drawers today that really need a lot of tackling. And I was like, you know what, today's the day, because I've just been like putting it off, and we did a little bit of cleaning today. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this too. I also got some PR in, which I wanna go over with you guys after this, but I wanna try this Dibs Beauty lip gloss. It's called Desert Island Beauty Status Kiss Me Quick. Here's the bottle. I'm going to try to link everything below if I can find it. Let's see, let's get it on there. Oh, that's interesting. You see, you like put this down, and even though you like swipe it around, it only gets on the point. Let's see. I have a little bit of liner. The liner that I have is called Travis from Makeup and Mario. It's giving J-Lo. I like it. I always used to think Jennifer Lopez had the best like lip gloss situation and like hoop situation growing up, and I love that. But I think her like lip gloss sitch was always like on point. If you guys agree with me, please comment below, because I'm curious if you like understand what I'm saying. Okay, so first things first, I don't even want to show this to you because this is really bad, but I should. Okay, the way I'm going to tackle this is I'm going to take everything out. Like, see, I bought these rollers on Amazon thinking that I'm going to like do rollers in my hair, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I got really annoyed, so I stopped. gonna take all the styling tools out because some of these are from like Europe. I cannot believe I let it get this bad because this is just so unlike me. This is no bueno. No bueno. I have these bins where I keep like all the extra things that I'm not using currently. So I need to organize that as well. And I need to get some spray and clean in there. I wanted to share with you guys 2 brands that I love for like cleaning and stuff in the house because they're non-toxic, they're clean, and they're really safe, especially to use if you have pets or kids, which I have both. So one of the brands is called Branch Basics. I love their stuff for Liam, especially like for Liam's room, for like all of his play areas. They have really good stuff for laundry. And then I love, 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 love Koala Eco. I feel like Koala Eco is a little bit more multi-purpose in the sense that it cleans a little bit better. So I'd use this like in the kitchen, in the bathroom. This is the brand. I will tag them below, but their stuff is amazing. It's a brand from Australia and it has lemon, myrtle, and mandarin and essential oils, and it's really, really good. So this is also like what I use to clean like our surface areas. It's honestly been a little bit tough being back and jumping in a full swing into everything because I took some time on Monday and I spent the entire day with Liam. I just didn't want to do anything. I literally avoided all of my emails. I avoided just any sense of responsibility because I was like, I just want to be with my son. And then on Tuesday, I went right back into my workout. I went right back into emails. I went right back into filming. I had like 3 brand partnership things that I needed to film, which I'm so grateful for, and those opportunities. But it's just hard, you know, when you're like in full relaxation mode and then you come back and you're like, oh my God, responsibilities, where did you come from? Yeah. So it was really nice to disconnect. I honestly feel like, I don't know, I got a little bit of slack on TikTok for the fact that I took 10 days to go on vacation with my husband. And I felt 2 ways about it. Well, the first primary way is that I felt like it's not anyone's business to tell me like how long I should be taking vacations for, especially like away from my child. And number 2, I felt kind of sad because I feel like in order to perform and to be a good parent, to be a good wife, to be good at my job, to be a good friend, and just to be even good to myself, like it's okay to be a little bit selfish, right? Like I completely understand when you have kids, your kids are your entire world, they're your responsibility. Like there's nothing more I love in this world than my son, right? But I cannot perform and be good if I don't have a little bit of time to relax and a little bit of time to unwind and a little bit of time to just take a breather and just be at peace with myself. Because we tend to forget that before our kids came into our life, it was just us, right? So we had all this time to like recharge, to take off, to do what we need. And then once you jump into being a parent and you work full time and you have all these other responsibilities, all our responsibilities are very different, but you then lose sight of a lot of different things. And one of those things is sometimes relationships and marriages. And for me, from like so many people that I've met and talked to, I've always heard that people say like, you really need to remember to pay attention to your significant other. You need to not forget to give and dedicate time to each other and have alone time. And I thought that was very important for me and Aloni to have some alone time together and just kind of like reconnect. Yes, we see each other every single day. Yes, we go to sleep next to each other, but it's like not the same because we both have work. We both have a lot of responsibilities. We're both like coming home talking about work, you know, like talking about Liam, discussing like our week, our day, whatever. And then like the weekend comes around, we have family time, we see friends, we have, you know, so it's never just us two, like in full solitude for like a good 10 days, right? So I felt like for me and for my marriage and for our relationship, it was really important that we did that. And it was like amazing because we just got to hang out and reconnect. And like, yes, I know we've traveled since we've had the baby and we've always traveled with Liam, but it's not like the travel that we did was either to go visit family or we did like work trips. So it's not really like a vacation, if that makes sense. We did obviously have fun, but it's not a vacation. So I don't know, people on TikTok were like really aggressive about their opinions and saying like, how can you take so much time off from your baby? How can you do this? How can you do that? And I just feel like, especially if you're a parent, like it's always the parents and the moms that are the most aggressive and the most judgmental in my comments. And I feel like once I had Liam, I stopped being judgmental because obviously like we all judge, we can't help it.
But my judgment became different, right? So before I had Liam, I would look at like a TikTok or Instagram video, and obviously like you don't know the person's life, you don't know anything about them, but it's so quick to make a judgment and an assumption just off of one video or one photo. And I'd be like, oh, when I'm a mom, I'm not going to do this, or when I'm a parent, I'm not going to do that. And as soon as I had Liam and like we went into the motion of being parents, I realized I literally never said that again, because I was like, every parent is so different. Every parent needs a different thing. Every parent wants different things. Like we're just all different. And I just feel like the parents that do come at each other and they're very judgmental, like should not be at all, because we're all in the same boat. We all get it. We all know, but like, why be mean? I don't get it. Anyway, that was very long-winded, but I hope you guys understood what I meant. So do what's good for you. Do what feels good. I'm surely not going to judge you. And if other people judge you, then whatever. Like people judge me on a daily basis. I'm still happy. I'm still living my life. Don't really care what people say. Don't really want to care what people say. And that's that. I was so nervous when we were going on our trip because I was really trying not to overpack, because I told Aloni I would only pack everything in one suitcase. So I really tried to like get everything in there. But what I thought was funny is that I was really worried about my hair and how I was going to do my hair, because I was like, oh my God, like I need a really, really, really good hair dryer, because usually when I go to Europe, all of the hair dryers are really terrible. Like at the hotels are like tiny and they like burn out, or like they burn your hair. And like when you're blow drying your hair smells like it's burning. You guys know what I mean if you've experienced that. So I was like, oh my God, like I can't bring this with me, because A, my Dyson's going to blow out, and B, it's going to be too heavy. So it was funny because as soon as we got to the Crillon in Paris, they had a Dyson. They had the new Dyson in the hotel. And then when we got to Lake Garda, they also had a Dyson. They also had the newer Dyson. And then when we were in the Martinez, they had like some like random brand of hair dryer, but the hair dryer was so good. It was like one of those like, I don't know, like OG hair dryers that just dries your hair in like lightning speed, you know, obviously burns your hair. But so I had really good luck with the hair tools this trip. Very unlike me, because I was already like prepared. I'm gonna have to go and like find a salon, blow dry my hair, 'cause it's gonna be the whole thing. And it was not at all. See, I have so much unnecessary, I have so many unnecessary hair tools here that it's like, why do I do this to myself every single time? I have like 4 crimpers, you know? They're all different though, to be fair. Sometimes I just need some organization. It just really also helps me think better. And it like kind of soothes my soul a little bit. Hi guys, I'm on my way to film something for Charlotte Tilbury. You guys will already see it because it's already going to be posted by the time this vlog goes live, so I can share it with you. But essentially, Charlotte Tilbury is opening up a store in the Aventura Mall, which is really exciting. Charlotte Tilbury is such an iconic brand. I feel like everybody uses Charlotte Tilbury, every age group. My mom, my grandma, like my little cousins. And Charlotte Tilbury makes like some awesome products. Like I love their contour wand. I feel like there was like one point in time that it was always sold out. You could like never get it. I had to buy it on Amazon and pay like triple for it. And they make incredible like nude lip liners that are very creamy. She also makes really, really good bronzers. And I love her eyeshadow palette. It's actually, I think it's called like the Iconic Nudes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it below if I find it. But it's the one that I carry all the time. And I feel like in my TikTok videos, everyone's always asking me, what's on your eyes? What's on your eyes? And it's the Iconic Nude. Why I like it is because it's literally like 4 or 5 different shades of nude, but it goes from nude to like a dark brown. And I love those colors because that's what looks good on me. I don't wear grays or blues or blacks. I also wear brown mascara. And I love it because one of the nudes on there is like a kind of like a bronzer color, and I love to put it on my lids, especially when like in a rush and I don't do anything else, maybe like a little bit of mascara, and it always looks like I did something with my eye, but it's just like just a sweep of the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. So I actually have it on my eyes now, but you might not be able to tell because of the brightness. It's so bright today, wow. I got a really cute package from Glow Recipe. I actually met with the founder one day when I was in New York. We had lunch. She's so sweet, and I was so inspired by her and her story and her success, and I'm just like, all right, I need to like get my act together because I want to be on her status. And she's a great mom and a friend, and she just has time and shows up for everyone, so it's a lot to like aspire to. But they sent me like a really cute package of their like mini products and like a couple new items that they sent. And then this was in my box. And I never had a Stanley Cup before. I used to like kind of low-key be a hater of the Stanley Cup. I was like, oh, why would somebody walk around with this all day? Because I just hate walking around with like a bottle. But honestly, this makes you drink water. I already drank 2 of these today, and I'm not a water drinker. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you know I talk about this all the time. I hate drinking water. I really envy my husband because he's just such a good water drinker. He just lusciously drinks water. He just loves water, and he's just, you know, always hydrated. I'm always parched, and I'm always like having so many issues because I'm always dehydrated, you know? But this really actually helps you drink the water because of the straw. So it's like you don't have to physically open something, you don't have to like twist anything, you don't have to like go through all those motions. So because of that, it makes you drink the water easy. You just suck on the straw and you're good, you know? Anyway, what I put into my water today, which I'll also link below for you guys, is Armor Colostrum. You guys know I talk about Armor Colostrum all the time because I put the regular one, like the non-flavored one. I'm eating a cheese stick because I haven't had time to have lunch. But I put the non-flavored one into my water before my workout every morning. And I also put a pack of Pro Mix, which is an electrolyte that I love, which I'll also link below for you. But this Armor Colostrum, they had sent to me in like a PR box a few months ago. And yesterday, when I was organizing my drawers, I started organizing like the medicine cabinet, and I saw this new box of Armor Colostrum watermelon flavor. And this whole time I thought it was just the replacement for my other Armor Colostrum when when it's done. And I put it in my drink today, and it tastes so good. It's actually kind of sour. I thought it was gonna be really sweet, and it's kind of sour, and I love it. It tastes like sour candy, and it's making me drink the water like lusciously, like my husband, you know? Ugh, my hair is everywhere, you guys. My hair is shedding so much. I've been taking Nutrafol since I gave birth, but I feel like the postpartum, I feel like I have to switch over to the regular one because they told me to take the postpartum one for a year. It's gonna be a year next month, but I feel like I need to switch over to the regular one because my hair is shedding. Like my hair is just falling out by the minute. Seems like I have a lot of hair because it's frizzy, but I have very like fine hair. So these organic cheese sticks are not as good as the old like twisty ones. Remember those? Oh, I still love those. The Polios. Those are my jam. I had a really productive day yesterday. Actually, Aloni left for one day to New York with my mom to take care of something. He's on his way back right now. Everything crashed this morning apparently. This is the systems crash, the banks, stock markets, a lot of like just some like power outage situation. And his flight got delayed like 3 times. I was worried he's not gonna come home, but he just boarded the flight and he's like, I'll see you soon. So I'm gonna pick him up at 5. But he wasn't here yesterday, so I was just like organizing. I took everything out, did my whole thing, and then I had a girl dinner. Me and my nanny, we low-key like vibe. Poloni's like not there. Poloni has like a dinner or something. Like sometimes he has like a work dinner, and if like no other wives go, I don't go. And my nanny and I love to vibe together. Sorry, I had a call coming in, but we love to vibe out and like eat junk. That's like our thing. So last night, her and I made tteokbokki. I think that's how you say it, the Korean rice cakes. And we made, Aloni doesn't eat shellfish, but I buy her these, like, she loves the gyozas from Trader Joe's, the ones with like the shrimp in it. So we made some shrimp, which just made like all this like junk. You know what I mean? It's not like nutritious. It's just like carb heavy. It was so good, and we like love it. We put Liam to bed, and we were just like eating it up. Well, that's like our thing. We love to do like a junk night when he's not around. I'm having a cold brew. A cold brew has to have, in my opinion, half and half, because otherwise, like, the cold brew doesn't taste good. That's just like a hard stop for me, you know? I have decided that this week I'm going to do a challenge where I'm working out at the fit shop every single day, because usually I do like 4 days, 3, 4, because it's really hard and I get really sore. But this week I'm re-sleep training Liam, because we've had a lot of regressions in the last 4 months. We traveled with him, then when like we went to New York with him, his sleep was like so bad there. I don't know what happened. Then he was teething, then he was sick, then he went to my mom's while Aloni and I were in Europe, and my mom does not follow my rules. I don't know what to do. She's like, I tell her all the time, like, Mom, please follow my rules. Like, this is what you need to do with Liam, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yes, yes, yes. Don't worry, don't worry. And then as soon as I leave, all the rules go out the door. It's like, I get it. Grandparents love their grandkids. And my mom does anything for Liam. She's like obsessed with him to the point that like, whatever, she'll do anything. But I'm like, you can't build habits like that, like letting him sleep in the bed with you and like just totally not following my schedule, because it's worse for me. So please make me feel better and let me know that my mom is not the only grandma who doesn't follow the rules, for any moms or parents who follow me on here. But anyway, so we're redoing our sleep training this week, which is fine. He's doing good. It's just like the falling asleep in the beginning, where he doesn't want to fall asleep alone, and we have been putting him in his crib, and he needs to just work it out and go to sleep, which he's been doing great. But because we've been doing sleep training, my mornings have been like, I freed up my mornings this week, so I haven't scheduled anything because I'm not sure like how it's going to go and how tired I'm going to be. But I also booked all of my workouts also, because even if I'm tired, I'm going to go to my workout. But I don't want to have like some work obligation when I'm like half asleep, you know what I mean? Whatever, it makes sense in my head. But anyway, so I had a really hard workout this morning, and then I had an appointment, and I did not have time to eat. I literally ran into the house and showered quickly and just put my hair up in a slick ponytail, and I just went about my business. And I just finished up early with an appointment, and the area that I'm in is kind of close to Surrey Hill, which is why I came to get a cold brew. And I asked them to make me a turkey sandwich, because they don't have a turkey sandwich on the menu, but look how good this is. Surrey Hills is awesome. It's an Australian coffee shop concept. Let's see what he put here. First of all, he does this thing with the limes. I love it. Do you guys see that? Second of all, ooh, cheesy. Wow. That's quite good. Love it. I got a cold sore this week because I was tanning and not reapplying any lip balms while I was on vacation often enough, which is not good. And usually when I have too much exposure to the sun, I get like a little bit of a heat rash, which I did on my legs, and my cold sore came out, which there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you guys have cold sores, don't be ashamed of it. It's literally more than 70% of people in the world have cold sores, and sometimes you get them genetically. Like if your parents have them, they're going to be in your blood, and so
Some might not be active, some might be. So it is what it is, nothing to be ashamed of. But what really helps me, I don't really take antibiotics and stuff. I don't really like to take antibiotics unless I really, really, really need them, like if I'm sick, because I don't want to mess with my like gut and my flora. So what I do is I put the Earth Mama nipple butter, which I'll link all of that stuff below because it's honestly the only thing that helped me. And nipple butter is really good for like cracked nipples when you are breastfeeding. But I remember when Liam was born and I was trying to breastfeed, I put some on my lip because I had a cold sore, and it helped so much. It helped just with like the pain, and it helped with the irritation, and made my cold sore actually go down in size like overnight pretty quickly. But I also use Earl Grey tea bags, and I hold the tea bag like on my lip, or like I'll put like a piece of band-aid on it, so that way the tea bag stays on there with the band-aid, so I don't have to hold it, so I can have it for much longer. And those are like the 2 remedies that always work for me, so you guys should try it if you have a cold sore. Good morning, world. We are on the way to the beach. I have not been vlogging these last couple of days because I've been feeling very much under the weather, but I feel much better today. So we are gonna go hang out with my fam, get a little sun. These are the vibes. I'm wearing a t-shirt from Dish. This is my channel. This is Aloni's hat. My tikis that I love so much. I got this really cute bag actually from this brand called De Millier. It's a brand based out of London. They sent me this bag, and it's so cute. I was talking shit on my last vlog because I was like, I don't have a beach bag. Remember when I wore the Dance Babe to the beach? And I was like, maybe my husband will buy me a beach bag. And actually I was on the hunt for a beach bag in Europe. We went to like Miumi and all these places, but I couldn't find anything I loved, and and anything that was like not overpriced. Hold on, Loni has to the elevator. And then it was funny because during that trip, they messaged me and they were like so kind, and they're like, hey, we want to send you some PR. Do you want to choose a bag? And then I saw this bag and I was like, perfect. So, Loni's smiling because everyone thinks when he doesn't smile, he hates life. People don't realize that we have resting BITCH faces. So that's just what it is, right?
I know.
That's why everyone's like, why does Aloni look annoyed? Why does he look like he's over being on the vlog? Are you over being on the vlog?
Not at all. It's either like I'm just,
thinking in deep
my own
thoughts.
head. I'm not even thinking about that.
Exactly. I just wanted to say that we just have resting bitch faces. There's nothing we can do. You know? That's what it is. People always are like, oh my God, I was so intimidated to talk to you because you look mean. And then when people like get to know me, like, oh my God, you're so nice. I'm like, I know. I am so nice.
Most people are nice.
By the way, I know you guys just saw the change in the light of the blue tint. This is the same blue tint that we have in the apartment, which is why it's so hard for me to record in front of the mirror, because I constantly get this stupid blue tint. It has like some blue wrapping.
Yeah, it's
So like,
for the sun, right?
yeah, I know, but I'm not vibing with it because I could never film like proper content in the apartment. We have so much natural light, but it's just always, the videos always look blue. Wow, the camera just fogged up. And the humidity. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit from the beach. We're actually gonna order Joe and the Juice. I think it's enough that I've given them so much free PR. I'm gonna tell you guys actually the story about Joe and Juice. Okay, as I was saying about Joe and the Juice and giving them extra free PR, I think there's a misconception going around online that I got paid a lot of money for Joe and the Juice, which is very false. Joe and the Juice happened very organically because I actually like the sandwich. So when we were still living in New York, I had gotten it one time and I was like, you know what, I'm going to share this sandwich because I really like it a lot, but I also like it with caper berries, and I love to add Tabasco chipotle hot sauce. And so I recorded it, showed it, and it was like, it became a phenomenon overnight. Like everybody was going to get this.
It was the best free PR
they got.
For sure in the history of the
Aloni knows somebody who works in corporate, and in corporate or where actually? I'm sorry,
It's not me. It's a friend of mine.
A friend of his. Okay, sorry.
Who has or had an investment fund, who knew somebody who worked in corporate in Florida.
Okay, so yeah, an investment.
And they
his
told
friend.
us, like, they said it was the most incredible free PR they could have ever dreamed of.
Right.
And that it obviously drove their sales like higher by 30 or 40%.
So they never paid me a penny.
but they did give me like 1 year initially of free sandwiches, which kind of like free food, which is like really nice of them that they did that in the first place, considering like how much money they made and how many employees they had to hire extra to fulfill orders and stuff, because I was getting so many DMs of people working at Joe and the Juice saying, oh my god, we had to hire like extra employees because we're always so busy and blah 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 blah, which was, it's just all great, and it's, yes, very nice that they gave me free food. However, how many sandwiches realistically like do we consume a year from Joe and the Juice? Not that many, you know? So I did wish that we could end up working together in some form of partnerships, because I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little bit upset when I saw other people partnering with them that have nothing to do with the food space. And I'm really happy actually for these influencers who had partnerships. I'm not taking that away from them or talking shit, but I'm just saying for me personally, yes, I did get a little bit upset, because I was like, well, I actually help the brand, and I actually feel like most people, when they think of Joe and the Juice and the tuna cotto, they think about me, who were introduced to it through me specifically. And when other people were collaborating on smoothies and breakfast sandwiches and things like that have nothing to do in the food space, or never really shared their association or love for Joe and the Juice, had like these partnerships, made me upset. I then realized that it's because, you know, people on those teams and the Joe and the Juice teams are friends and whatever, their favors and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just saying for me, again, personally, like, yeah, I was kind of upset about it, because I feel like naturally we should have done something together. But yeah, I never got paid for it. I don't know why everyone thinks I did. Shocker.
Because we were like constantly like
because you know what it is?
Advertising them. That's what
I actually share. I think like a lot of you,
like a lot of love.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people also who follow influencers tend to think that whatever they share is always paid, right? Like, which a lot of influencers do that, right? They share a lot of things.
It's the internet. People on the internet are so quick to assume everything.
Right.
They think they know what's going on.
But granted,
9 out of 10 times.
A lot of the things that a lot of influencers do share is because it is them being paid for this content, or because they want to.
Say that it's a paid ad, right? You need to say ad.
Yeah, but not everyone does it. Like, not everyone does that. That's the problem. I always do it because I don't want to get like screwed.
Yeah, but most people do. I mean, you're supposed to do that.
By the FT. Okay, anyway, so what I was saying is that yes, a lot of influencers do post content specifically because they're either getting paid for it or because they really want to work with a brand specifically, so they're going to keep vlogging the brand until the brand reaches out. A lot of the times, like when I do a paid partnership, it says paid partnership, or it says like hashtag partner or ad. But a lot of the times, if I genuinely really, really, really like something, I share it with you guys, and I do it over and over and over again, like not thinking about doing a partnership or getting paid for it, because I genuinely like it. And that's kind of what happened to Joe and the Juice sandwich. I still love it. I still share it all the time whenever I have it. We just ordered it. I'm going to share it on TikTok because I love it. And they actually have a new coffee. It's a blueberry coffee and a blueberry matcha. I ordered both, so we're going to see which one's good. They did extend my free food for another year, so that's nice. Well, it actually ends in, I think, November, October. But yeah, I did not get paid for it. I just wanted to clear that rumor up. Anyway, I will share what I got. The fam swimming. Okay, I had spicy tuna avocado. Wow. Do you guys want? We have extra. Okay, and then I got this really... Can you open this bag? I'm just vlogging. I can't do it with both hands. I want to show them what's inside. Careful, careful if it's a beverage. I don't know which one I got two.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's a blueberry matcha. I tried both beverages. I like the blueberry extract with the matcha latte better. The blueberry just tastes a little bit like fake, but it's still good. Here's my sandwich. I was just saying, I was recording a video for TikTok. I was just saying that in New York, I feel like the ratio to the tuna in the sandwich is much better. There's not a lot of tuna in the Miami one, but sometimes it's just also like the person that makes it, but it's still fire sandwich, and the bread is just top tier. Look at that bread. It's so thin and crispy. There's Mr. Baywatch coming out. Liam's dad.
It's so loud, I can't hear you. Beautiful day.
We came to the Citadel. We're trying Vice City Bean. This is the whole brew. Not bad. A little sour. Not bad though. What'd you get?
I got an almond latte with a double cheese.
Show them the sweets. We're going to this.
You're so handsome.
We're going to the spot that my brother's taking us to. Ada, what spot are we going to? What it's called? You said Sunnyside something.
Oh, you like being on camera now?
No, he doesn't.
Thank you. Which is simple syrup?
Cheers. Okay, I want to know your honest review.
I feel like I'm cheating right now.
Aloni's cheating on Surrey Hill.
It's good, but
I think coffee is very personal taste.
of course, it's like wine. You know?
Sabrina,
Has a little bit of like,
sourness.
Yes.
Yeah, my coffee's sour too.
I don't like that.
I know.
I like sea slam.
But you see, David likes Blue Bottle La Colombe and all those things, so he likes that sourness.
Like the
Yeah, but you like, yeah, but that's the sourness that dark chocolate has.
That's why I didn't want to buy the coffee before.
Yeah. Sab's rocking that road lip case, and show us the Windsor.
Oh my god, Danielle inspired me to get this cute little
You can put Chanel buttons on it and call it Chanel.
Chanel. And she also inspired me by getting me into belts.
Honestly, guys, I'm really proud of Sabrina's style journey because when I met her, she was dressing like super crazy and artistic. And now she's realizing that.
Classy. My classy vibe.
Exactly.
Bliss.
Exactly.
2 pumps of simple syrup there. It tastes like fucking,
Can I try it, babe?
like liquid sugar.
I know. David's always
He
poke.
likes it.
Yeah, that's how we like it.
No, not sweeter than that.
Thank you.
Who's that? Is that yours?
Yes. Cheers.
What's that?
Wait, what is this?
Oh, we ordered 2?
Oh, whatever. Cheers, guys.
We only meant to order 1. No, it's
This is richer than that's 2 waters.
Can you show us the chocolate? That was the chocolate when I was on my 21-day challenge.
Oh, yeah, this-
That was the chocolate that I was allowed to eat, like a piece here and there. Let me show them. That's so funny. They sell this at Whole Foods, but this is the Conscious Bar. It's 75% cacao. It's roasted hazelnut. They also have an orange flavor. And this is the one that Pam let me have during my 21-day challenge, but she would only let me have like 1 or 2 pieces, like every few days if I really needed like a little pick-me-up. And it's actually really delicious, and I continued buying it. But I've only ever seen it at Whole Foods. And they don't always have it, but they do have it on Instacart when you order or on Prime. Huevos rancheros, chilaquiles.
Having a lot of
Wait, what are
workers,
you
a lot of like inventories.
right.
So if you can the one pairs, they exchange oil and wine, and then truffle supplements.
You got a truffle omelet or what?
No, I gotta go cheese omelet. Omelet looks proper, honestly. It looks like the omelet at
The sauce is a little
Sauce inside?
sad. I need more holiday sauce. They
I got huevos rancheros. What I'm doing is very crazy because
cheese omelet. I was ready.
the camera is being held up by a
nice. I don't know.
Perfectly done.
water jug.
Try it.
It's like the
Big try the smashed potatoes.
It's actually good.
I can tell. I see. I can see by.
I'm in a very comfy outfit today. I'm wearing this outfit from Charomies. Full total look. My new Celeste that I got in Paris. And these are the Osmules I tell you guys all the time about. They're actually inspired by my mom because she wears them all the time for like work and stuff. I don't know if you guys know this. My mom is a real estate agent and she wears them to work all the time. And I love them and they're really comfy.
Oh my god, is that outfit of the day?
Cute.
It's an outfit of the
Day, week, year, month. Which one is it, my love?
day.
Are these Aloni shorts?
Oh yeah, guys.
David shorts.
This is the Caviar King. He hates being on camera, but we're gonna do it anyway. He's wearing these shorts that Aloni designed how many years ago?
It's like 4 years ago.
And this hat also. Oh no, that's not. That's Laura. That's an Hermes. Oh. So, David's the official LDC model.
I mean, he's like got the model body, you know.
Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. I'm like going to be exactly on time to my workout, which I hate. I love to come a little bit earlier, like a few minutes early, so I can stretch and get myself situated. But I don't know what it is. I think last week because I was fighting something, I didn't like have a cold 100%, but I felt like my throat was hurting me a little bit here and there. I had no energy, and then like I just wasn't sleeping well, and I don't know. I was completely thrown off, and I just felt tired, and I've been feeling tired. I have not been able to like restore myself completely, and I don't know. Last night, Liam woke up around 5 a.m. Well, not last night, this morning, I guess. He woke up around 5 a.m. and I've been trying to teach him that he needs to sleep until at least 6:30, like 6:30. So I sat next to his crib with him, tried to like get him to sleep, and he wouldn't. He just wanted to play. So then he was like kept trying to crawl out. So I took him out and I gave him some water. I thought he was like pooping for some reason because he was making the pooping sounds, but he wasn't. And then I ended up rocking him back to sleep, which is such a bad habit. I should not do that because then he gets used to it. But I was like, homeboy, you gotta sleep, because I know he was gonna be cranky. So he ended up sleeping. Actually, he fell asleep around like 5:45. He ended up sleeping till 7. But me personally, I just have been feeling so tired. I don't know what it is. My cold sore is like going away. I was supposed to shoot some content for Instagram on Friday with this photographer, just because like, guys, I love my husband so much. He's literally the best thing that ever happened to me. But he's good at many things. He's not good at taking pictures. Like in Europe, he really tried, and granted, like I didn't really even ask him to take a lot of pictures in Europe because I was trying to live in the moment and like whatever. Which is why I didn't post so much like fashion content. I did just more like I was focusing more on vlogging for YouTube. But I work with a photographer here. Actually, I work with 2 photographers in Miami that I found. And just like taking pictures of outfits that I wear on a daily basis that I love, but I don't have anyone take a picture of me in it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Not like editorial work. But anyway, I wanted to shoot on Friday and I couldn't because my cold sore has just been popping, and yeah, it's all finally healing. It's on the mend. And that's really it. I'm going to do my workout. I actually wanted to do like a 5-day challenge last week where I was going to the workout every single day instead of like 4 days a week or like every other day. I was trying to do 5 days in a row consistently, like all the burnout classes, because there's like something called racetrack. There's like a few, and then there's like burnout body, which the instructor that I like teaches, Pam Levy. She's the one who I did the 21-day challenge with, and I only did 3 days because on Wednesday-ish, towards the end of the day, I started feeling like kind of not good, and I didn't go to our friend's birthday on Thursday because I just felt like shit. Aloni went for us both instead because I was scared like if I was actually really, really sick, I would get people sick. So anyway, I didn't do the 5-day challenge. I really wanted to challenge myself, but I didn't because I didn't feel good. And maybe I'll be able to do it this week, but I just have such a busy week, so I don't know. Like there's on one of the mornings I want to take on Tuesday morning when they have the ass and abs class, which is really awesome. I want to take Liam to this baby class, so I'm gonna think I'm gonna do that instead. I want him to go instead of me going to my workout. You know, it's more important for him to like have social skills and learn other skills, which I'm going to take him to. I was also doing so good when I got back from Europe. I was like having a little bit of breakfast, like some yogurt with a little bit of granola, or I was having those like half of a acorn blueberry muffin before my workout and before I have coffee, which was actually giving me a little bit of energy. But I just did not have time this morning. Like I was so tired.
when I woke up, I was just being so like slow, and then I was like getting distracted by Liam, you know, every time he does something cute, and I'm like gushing over him and like kissing him and just squeezing him and wanting to like hang out with him, and then I'm like, shit, I have to leave the house because my workout's about to start, you know what I mean? Destroyed my life. Anyway, I'll check in back with you after my workout and let you know. Monday is actually the least favorite class of mine because it's called a flow, and you basically do it without any sneakers. You do it barefoot, and it's kind of like Pilates and yoga. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, I dislike yoga very much. I don't try not to say hate because Lonnie hate's a strong word and he's right, but I dislike yoga very much. But we do flow because flow focuses on core work, which is like why my abs have been toning faster than everywhere else in my body. And it focuses a lot on your arm strength, and my arm strength does not exist. And my wrists hurt when we do a lot of wrist work also, like when we do a lot of things on our arms. And so for me, it's like, that's challenging just because my arms ain't, like not my arms, my wrists, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, bye. Hi guys, the workout, I finished my workout. I'm completely soaked. I don't know if you guys can tell. I was going to record like right after, but I got stuck talking, and then I got stuck in the car emailing. I have an event that I'm throwing for Margie's tomorrow with one of our really big clients. We're throwing off an event for the tasting menu that Buddha's doing for the events team to try to kick off fall activation, so we could start like planning and stuff around that. Margie's is opening up a restaurant on Duane Street in Tribeca. I don't know if you guys know this, if some of you don't follow me on TikTok. My grandfather and his partner, both named Mark, have a company called Margie's Caviar that they started 40 plus years ago, and it's a caviar company. They have the largest sturgeon caviar farm in the United States, where they're trying to make America the pioneers of the caviar trade, and they are saving also endangered species at the same time, because they are giving fertilized eggs, like hundreds and thousands of fertilized eggs every year to different countries that are bordering the Caspian Sea, like Azerbaijan, so that they can let out the fertilized eggs into the wild so that they can repopulate in the Caspian Sea, because it's an extinct species and blacklisted. And you actually, sorry, wow. Wow. You actually cannot fish for sturgeon species in the Caspian Sea already since 2005 actually, because they're endangered. And if you get caught fishing for them, you go to jail for like 25 plus years. However, in countries like Russia, Azerbaijan, like those countries, like it's really hard to navigate and set these rules into place, because there's a lot of fishermen and a lot of like political stuff going on that is kind of like the fish are on their last radar, if that makes sense, and they don't really like think about it, and they unfortunately overpoach the fish because it's so expensive. The caviar is expensive, the sturgeon's expensive now in the market, and they overfish it, and they don't give it enough time to repopulate, because they need, like, some of the sturgeon species need like 30 years to repopulate, like beluga, which is why caviar is so expensive. I feel like people don't ever realize, they're like, oh, it's just fish eggs, but it's the process. Okay, I have to get a little scientific. I didn't mean for it to get this way, but basically there's different types of sturgeon species. There's 27 different types, and they all take different amounts of time to grow and develop until it's called sexual maturity, until you can actually harvest the eggs. So for example, beluga being the most expensive, the reason why it's so expensive, because it could take up to 30 years until the harvest is ready. The main issue is also why it's expensive. It's because people like my grandfather and his partner, where they have a farm, you don't know the sexual maturity, meaning like if it's a male or female species, until some of them are 7 years old. So imagine if you're spending 7 years of your life, labor, money, like everything that goes on, you know, food, electricity, the water, the maintenance of the farm, and all the other things in between. You're spending all of this money, and just imagine you have 100,000 fish, and then you find out that 80% of them are male 7 years later, and they're not going to produce any eggs, and only 10% or 20% of them are female. So that's all your harvest, right? So that's all the money you're going to make is just on that, and not everything else that you put money and time and effort and labor into. So that's why caviar is so expensive, not because it's just fish eggs and we decided that it's going to be expensive. It's just all of the maintenance and labor that goes into getting to the step when it's served to your table. So anyway, to backtrack, I work for Marquis. I was working for Marquis full-time. Now I'm part-time since I gave birth, but I'm going to go back to full-time in September. I also took off time because I was really busy with content creation, which I am, and it took me a lot of time to figure out how to navigate and balance both, which I'm finally getting into the rhythm and like understanding between my baby and Marquis and content creation, how to prioritize my time. I feel like I never have enough time in the day to do anything, so I feel like I'm constantly going and rushing. And like my workout is like the one thing that gives me sanity, and I don't look at my phone. I don't have an iPhone watch, nothing. I just give myself that hour and 20 minutes to de-stress, work on myself, work on my mental health, work on my physical health, and the rest is history. Anyway, love you guys. I will chit chat with you later, hopefully. I have time today to do a little bit of catch up. I've been wanting to show you some makeup stuff that I like. I've been wanting to show you some things that I got as PR and some things that I bought. So there's a lot I want to show you, but hopefully I'll have time to do that today, and I'll see you later. I got a couple of things on Zara. I haven't shopped in Zara actually in 6 months because I'm trying to stay away from fast fashion. Not that I don't love fast fashion, I do, but I was at a point where I found myself spending a lot more money in fast fashion and items that were not of great quality that I ended up tossing out versus getting like 1 or 2 things that are less of a timestamp, meaning that are less trendy, but will last me a long time. So I just tried to alter the way that I shopped, which basically in turn I ended up shopping less at Zara. But I love Zara. Zara is always like a good go-to if you want to get a cute outfit, whatever. I was looking for a pair of linen pants because my linen Axia pants got stained beyond repair. I can't get the stain out. So I ended up getting a couple of other things, and there is a little hint in here. Rouge-Ache. You guys know I'm like obsessed with burgundy. I'm going to try on a couple of things that I got, and I will show you, and you let me know what you think below. And yes, I will put style references for you guys below. So if you like any of these items, you can get them also. I'm filming a TikTok as I'm filming this because I want to show both of my audience, because I feel like sometimes people on TikTok don't follow me on YouTube and vice versa. But anyway, you guys know I'm obsessed with Rouge-Ache. Okay, that's not a secret. Rouge-Ache is burgundy. That is the color code for Hermes language. And I really wanted a summer cardigan. This one is like a woven knit, and it has pearlized buttons, which is nice because it doesn't have hardware coloring, meaning like it's not silver or palladium. Silver or gold, sorry. I don't know why I'm using Hermes terminology, LOL, because maybe my mind is somewhere else. Anyway, but I was looking for a burgundy cardigan, and there was one that I saw at Miu Miu, but there was 2 things wrong with it. One, it was really expensive, like just for like what it was. It didn't have any like embroidery on it or anything that justified the price, but it was also a cashmere wool blend, and that's not going to work for me for Miami. So this is the one I got. I really like it. I also like that the sleeve is cropped, and I like that the cut is like not long, but it's not too cropped. You know, it's just perfect. So I could throw this on with a t-shirt and just like be done with it. I think it's very cute, and I wanted to wear it with my bag. I have my bag here. I think it's quite cute. What do you guys think? I'm going to show you guys like this. It's really hard to tell because my windows in my apartment have this like weird film on them, and the film gives off a blue light, and so that's why I don't really film in my apartment, because it's so hard to tell. But I wanted to show you here so you could see the length. This should not come to you as another surprise. This is another Rouge-Ache top. LOL. I got it to wear with this Andiamo bag that I have from Bottega, which I'll link below if any styles are still available online, because I know that these bags went really, really quickly. I actually had this sourced from a personal shopper called Front Row Live, which I will link her Instagram here on the screen. She's amazing. Hi, Jennifer. So I got this top. Even though this top has a little bit more of an eggplant hue in it, it has like this gold knot here. And I think with this bag, it's very, very pretty. You know, you can do like a daytime, nighttime. I think it's a really, really cute top, and it's also much thicker in fabric. It has a little bit of stretch. I'm wearing a size medium, but it's definitely like a spandex cotton situation, but it's really nice. I think it's a keeper. I will show you guys here. For reference so you could see. It's a really nice cut. It's actually very flattering if you have a, wow, I'm like falling. If you have a smaller waist like me and you're heavier on the bottom, it's actually very flattering. My belly button is like down here, so it doesn't really show my belly button if you wear a high-waisted jean or pant. It's quite cute. It's also really cute for like work wear. You can put this on top of a blazer. I mean, over a blazer, sorry. This is actually very cute for work where you can put a blazer over this. You can even do like a white dress shirt if you get it a size bigger and put it under. It will be really nice also. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I want to share something with you because I don't think you guys understand how much I love burgundy. I always say that burgundy is the color of love. It's the color of passion. It's the color of just like wealth, energy. It's the color of like, it reminds me of Harvard. It reminds me of family crests, like anything that is rich, okay? I love burgundy. And I have a little burgundy bag collection, which I want to show you. This is my burgundy bag collection. So you guys know that I got this one for Mother's Day from my husband. This is a Birkin 25 Rouge Oche with palladium hardware and Togo leather. The Togo leather means it's a little bit grainy. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, if it like actually shows up. But yeah, you can see it here. It's grainy, which is really nice. So if you're not delicate with your bags and you don't want your bag to scratch, like this is a good bag to get. I always say that if you don't, I mentioned this in like 2 vlogs ago from Paris, that if you don't have a Hermes bag and you are in your Hermes journey, it doesn't matter which style, whether it's a Constance, a Kelly, a Birkin, a Elan, it doesn't matter. I always suggest if it's your first bag to get either a Cellier or to get Togo because it's going to be the most durable. Probably Cellier is going to be a little bit more durable. Whereas somebody like me, I love a Swift because it's really soft and I like anything that patinas. So it'd probably be like a Barenia leather. That's what I personally like. But that's after you have multiple bags. Okay, keep that in mind. The second bag was sourced for me from Jennifer, who is the founder of Front Row Live on Instagram. And I wanted this bag so bad when I saw it. I was like, oh, I need this in my life. This reminds me of the Kelly cut from Hermes. And I know I'm not going to be getting an Hermes Rouge Oche Kelly cut because it is a quota and I don't love it enough to get it in a Rouge Oche for my quota. I prefer it probably like in a skin or something like later down the line. So I really love this. I just also love this weave and I love this knot. I didn't know how it closes at first because I was like, oh, I didn't realize that you had to like tie this on and close it like this. But this bag actually fits a lot. See, it fits a lot in here. I think it actually fits more than the Kelly cut from Hermes. And you can put your iPhone in here, makeup, like keys. I already took it a couple of times with me out to events and stuff. And it's been pretty great. So it's a beautiful, beautiful bag. I also love it in the chocolate brown. And I saw it in the green. I thought I would be really into the green because green is also one of my favorite colors, but the green that it comes in to me was a little bit Christmassy. It's like not a hunter green and it's not an emerald green. It's not like a deep olive green. It just like reminds me of Christmas. And I was like, I'm not done with that, you know? But if I would get another color, I would definitely get it in the chocolate brown because chocolate brown is chef's kiss and it's a very neutral color. Now, this was my first burgundy bag. This bag actually was my mom's, okay? This is a Kelly backpack, okay? This is the leather that I actually wanted. It's really hard to tell. Let me see if I can move this light and you guys could see better. This is the leather that I actually wanted. Now, this leather is the Barenia leather. This is the leather that I wanted on the Hermes bag that I got for Mother's Day. But she said that Barenia is going to be really hard to get because they only got one in the store and it was on display and it got scratched and they can't sell a scratched bag and blah, 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 blah. And you're going to have to wait another year and whatever. And obviously I can't wait. So I was like, whatever, I settled for the Togo, which I'm still really happy about because I love the bag. But this is my mom's. I don't remember from what year it is. I have to go back on TikTok and look because I looked it up once. I want to say it's like 20 years old, probably more. But it has this like fabric here. Okay, this is like a limited bag. It has this fabric here. And why I love Barenia leather is because it patinas, which means it scratches and it wears and it changes kind of color from like the oils from your hands. And I just love it. I stole this from her like years ago. I was probably in my early 20s and obviously I never gave it back. So it's my bag. But I love it. I think it's so cute. I don't wear it enough. But this is like an archival piece that I'll hopefully give to my daughter one day if I have a daughter. So I need to have a daughter. So you guys need to help me manifest that because I'm praying that my next kid is a baby girl. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the Zara haul. I love this linen top. I was really inspired by some of the tops that I saw in Laura Piana, and the Laura Piana prices for linen tops were like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. They were like $3,200, you know, plus tax. It comes out to almost $4,000. And I was really inspired by this like cinched waist and the open side seams, and I really liked that. And I really liked the cuffed sleeve. I'm pretty sure that Zara took inspiration from Laura Piana, but it's not like a new silhouette. Anyway, so I think this is like the perfect compromise because it's really cute. You can wear this with a short, you can wear it with jeans. I wouldn't wear it with these like linen pants specifically because these are a little bit wide, but also these linen pants are really, really great. And I like all of the pleats here because I think that it's very forgiving if you want to wear something like this. I'm actually going to show you in the mirror so you guys can see the full look. Here is the full look. If you guys can see, the top is really pretty. And it's actually very accentuating. Like even if you have a little bit of a belly, I feel like a top like this that goes like 1.5 inches, 2 inches under your breasts and like cinches at the waist and you can adjust the cinch is so nice because it lets you get away with anything like in your belly area. These are the linen pants. I was just saying on TikTok that I probably am going to shorten them 2 inches because I want them to be more of an ankle length, you know? Like this just looks more flattering. I wouldn't wear it with these pants with this top, but I'm going to find something to wear it with and it'll be very, very cute. But I just think it's both really great. And this is high-waisted as well. Very nice. And it's not really see-through, which is great too. This is a very unexpected silhouette for me to get, but I actually really like this dress. This is very vacation vibes, summer days, very easy. I like that this dress actually in the box, I didn't even steam this or iron this. It doesn't wrinkle, so you can definitely just take this with you on vacay, pull it out of your suitcase, put on a cute sandal or a kitten heel, accessorize it with some silver chunky jewelry, and you are all set to go. It is an open low back, if you guys can see. And I love this floral here. I think like for this print, usually it would be overwhelming, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. So I actually really enjoyed it. It's a maxi dress. I'll show you right now. This is the dress here. See, I have Liam joining me. Okay, that's that. I'm not quite sure why I got cut off at the end of my try on haul, but thank you so much for tuning into this week's vlog. I know it was a really long one, but I feel like we had a lot to catch up on since we've been back, and I'm going to be posting pretty regularly. I'm going to try to post twice a week. That's going to be my goal probably the next few weeks, and there's a lot of exciting things coming up. We have Liam's birthday, which I will vlog some of the planning, which I already started, and I will vlog the birthday party like while we're there. And I'm going to share so many really cute fashion finds with you guys because I did a lot of really nice orders that I think you guys will love going into transitioning into the fall, that are good for like warm weather but also like fall appropriate. And I will share a couple of beauty products with you. I know I didn't get to cover PR stuff this vlog, but next vlog there's a few things I want to share with you guys. And if you don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you should, because my content is a little bit of everything that you'll see here, but just more defined. So on that note, I hope you loved my Zara haul. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know below because I really want all the feedback I can get. I'm trying to find my footprint and my footsteps in this space because YouTube is very new to me, and I just hope you show me a lot of love and subscribe. And again, I'm going to repeat this every time. Let me know what you guys would love to see. I hope you have all an amazing week and a healthy week and a prosperous week.